Hey guys, my name is Kaila Kake, and today we're going to be doing an eyebrow routine. Y'all ask me all the time, your brows, what do you use? How do you do it? What do you do with what you use? And I'm just like, y'all, let me go ahead and drop an eyebrow routine so y'all know exactly how to be slayed. We can be slayed together, okay? We can all follow this routine and pop out looking amazing, okay? People gonna be like, "Ooh, girl, your brows look good." So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on, and follow me on Instagram for more shenanigans, more of me, okay? Girl, I be acting a fool on Instagram sometimes, but I do be serving looks, so just go ahead and follow me real quick. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so I already have my foundation on and my concealer, a little bit of bronzer. I'm definitely a brows out the foundation type of girl. I don't know about you, but I cannot do my brows before my foundation, girl. They will be a mess. They'll be all over the place. They'll be messed up. And I'll have to go back and fix them anyway, so I'm just like, why not just do it right after? So I kind of do them in the middle of my whole routine, so let's just go ahead and get into it. And the star of the show is this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the color Neutral Brown. Looks like this, just in case you're looking for it in the stores. This is the box, and I absolutely love everything about this brow pencil. So taking out the box, it literally looks just like a high-end brow pencil. It works just like a high-end brow pencil. I've tried so many high-end brow pencils, and I always fall back to this one just because it's $5, and when I lose my high-end brow pencil or I leave it at home, I can just run to CVS and only spend $5 and still have bomb brows. So I've just always like fell right back onto this one, so it is so good. So let's go ahead and get to showing you guys how exactly I use it. And like I said, I like how it has two sides to it, so I can go ahead and brush my my brows up. I think I'm pretty all right. I am gonna tweeze them just a little bit. Okay, so now you all up in my grill, okay, and I'm all up in yours. And we're gonna go ahead and groom my brows a little bit. So they are looking a little bushy, but I don't get my brows done because I'm trying to grow them out. I've been growing them out for so long. Last time I got my brows waxed, the lady, she waxed all my brows off, okay, all of them. So I'm blessed to kind of have a little bit here and there, but I do have some bald spots, so we're gonna fill them in. But really quick, I do want to just like take the tweezers and get those little hairs that just don't belong. All right, so we're all groomed, okay, nice and plucked, and now it's time to go ahead and fill in our brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the e.l.f. pencil. It's really, really mini and like skinny, mini, micro brow. I love this because you can get precise lines. You can do like hair-like strokes if you want to. Sorry if my mirror's in the way. I need to be up close. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the pencil. I'm gonna brush everything up one more time though, just to get it out of my way. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the pencil and I'm not starting at the very front, but I'm starting kind of a little bit here and starting to draw my line. So this line is basically going to define the bottom. I just draw little strokes like this, just to get me a line going under. And then I do the same on the top, never starting from the front because I don't want any lines, like direct lines going this way up front. I usually do hair-like strokes in the front, but we'll get there. So on the top, I basically do the same. And I'm really just following my brow shape. I've kind of grown my brows out to know what shape I really, really like. But for some of the bald spots, girl, you just gotta imagine, okay? Use your imagination. So I'm taking it and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull it down. So your arch can be wherever you want it to. Don't let, Instagram decide where your arch should be. I just go for my natural arch. And then towards the end, I don't pull it down to this point here. I kind of just let it free fall, kind of like, I don't know, I just leave a little opening for some reason. I just kind of like how that looks. I don't really like a super sharp tail. So you want it to be sharp, you can connect the top line with the bottom line and just bring it down here. But I kind of like to just let it fly. Okay, so now we kind of have some guidelines of where to stop the strokes and where to start the strokes and stuff like that. So one tip I do say, if you don't have any shape at all, I would advise you to do something just like this. So draw a shape that you really like and then pluck around it and that way you plucked your brow into a shape that you really, really like, and you're able to upkeep it like that. So that was kind of my trick on how to get the perfect shape for my face. I just drew a shape that I really thought would look nice on my face, and then I plucked around it, and then boom, now I got brows like that. So for the inside of the brow, I'm gonna go ahead and just do some hair-like strokes and kind of fill it in. So it doesn't really matter which way these go. I will say if you have thinner hair, you should probably just stroke them all upward until you get to the tail, and then you'll kind of go down that way. But I have kind of a lot of hair. I just want to really fill in the bald spots, to be honest. So in the bald spots, I'm just doing hair-like strokes. I'm also going to do a few in between the hairs as well, just to kind of like make it all look cohesive. Okay, so now for the front of my brow, I'm going to draw hair-like strokes straight upwards, because that's kind of how my natural brow is anyways. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it just grows upwards, and then it starts to kind of like slant this way, and then eventually go straight down this way. So I really just follow the pattern of how my brow naturally grows. If your brows don't grow like that, try to train them every day. Just brush them to the way that you want them to grow. If I want to extend my brow, I can do that. I'm really just stroking it up, and then making sure I'm getting any of those little bald spots. And then I'm going to take the end of this, the spoolie end, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of brush it out and feather those strokes out a little bit, just so they aren't so harsh. So as you can see, this side is looking like, girl, she just needs help, okay? She needs to call 911. And this side is looking real healthy, real nice, and it's ready to be cleaned up. Sometimes, even with these little micro pencils, I don't even have to clean up my brows because it's so precise. That's why I really, really love this one. They called this ultra precise brow pencil. They were not lying, okay? So yeah, on an everyday, I literally will just leave my brow like this because it just looks super natural. But if you want a snatch look, I'm gonna show you guys how I clean it up. All right, so to clean it up, I'm gonna take a little slanted pencil like this. I believe I got this from itCosmetics like a really long time ago. There's like nothing on it anymore. So that's how you know I literally love this. It is just worn out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with my Fenty Beauty concealer. This is in the shade 300. So it's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but not too much. I don't like a super bright underbrow, so I kind of like to use one that's maybe like 1 or 2 shades lighter. I'm gonna just take a little bit from the wand here, not too much. So I'm gonna, again, never start from the front. I always start from like, I don't want to say the middle, but like just right before the front, and I'm gonna clean it up. So just dragging that concealer to clean up that line. And there we go, it's pretty cleaned up. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the rest of whatever is on this brush and just try to add a little bit where I think I need it. Like in this area, I just want to make sure that, you know, any hairs that I did miss while plucking it is just covered. All right, so now I'm gonna take a little fluffy brush. I think this is from Wet n Wild. Again, I love this. So there's like nothing on it, it's all rubbed off, but it kind of looks like a little paw almost. Like it's just a fluffy brush so that I can go ahead and blend out the edges of the concealer where I put it under my brow, just so that it's not like, ooh, she cleaned up her brows today, didn't she? You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to look like that, but we just want it to kind of like blend in and look seamless. So a tip for the front of my brows, how I get it to be really, really nice and gradient, I take this brush and I just brush upwards. So I'm brushing a little bit of the concealer into that super sharp line just to like fade it out a little bit so it doesn't look so like, you know what I'm saying? We want it to look really natural but also snatched. So just fading out that line a little bit definitely helps. Okay, so now we have the real before and after. She's still looking like she needs to call 911. She needs help, y'all. She needs a little milk. And this side is looking super snatched, really, really bomb. These are my everyday brows. Like I said, if I'm not wearing any foundation, I'm just trying to like go out and look presentable, I won't clean them up just because this pencil actually gives me a lot of preciseness. But if I want to be snatched, oh girl, I'm snatching that brow up under there, okay? And I don't go above it just because I really like that supernatural look. I don't want to have a highlighted brow. I don't need a halo on my brow. It's just not my style. So with that pencil, I can be really, really precise and I won't have to clean up the top. So yeah, that's how I do my brows. So I'm going to do this side and then we're going to see, okay, we're going to bring it all together. So my makeup is all done. Thumbs this video up for a foundation routine. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. My foundation routine is a really bomb. I just am in love with every product I use. So let me know if you guys want to see that video. So really quick, I did want to show you guys my 2 favorite high-end ones, just in case, I don't know, maybe you want some high-end recommendations, or maybe you're just super anti-drugstore and super bougie, or I don't know why. That's only $5. Save your coin, okay? Save that coin. That's what I'm all about. But just in case you did want to know, I really love the itCosmetics Brow Power. So this one is a little bit more chunky. It does have the dual end. And I like this one because it's fat on one side and then flat on the other. So you can kind of like fill in and then you can flip it and like define. I really love this pencil. It's in the color Universal. And then also your girl Rihanna got the heat, okay? This is in the color, I think it's called, oh, medium brown. And this is also dual ended. Ooh. So it has like this cool little brush on one side, which actually I kind of like how that works. And then it has the pencil on this side. So I wear the shade medium brown in that one. And you guys can also use these as a reference if you have the Fenty one and your shade medium brown and you're like, what shade would I be in the cheap elf one? Girl, I got you. So I'm going to link everything down below just in case you guys want to shop any of these products that I showed you guys today. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed it and learned something. I really wanted to teach you guys the techniques that I use in every single way that I do my brow, because I just feel like a lot of people ask about them. They're like, girl, your brows look good. What do you be using? How do you do it? Such and such. So here we are, okay? You know exactly how your girl does her brows, and now you can do them just like me, and we can be snatched together, okay? Hopefully this video explained literally every question you guys have, and hopefully you guys check out some of these products. I love literally every single one, even the high-end ones, but you know your girl just has a special place for the affordable products, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and go. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, watch some other videos here, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.